the easiest pathway to become a permanent resident in Canada, overseas and inside Canada. If you are inside Canada, you can apply this program to become a permanent resident. And if you are an aspirant permanent resident there, stay with me, okay? Because I am going to give you some updates about how to become a permanent resident in Canada. How is everyone out there? My name is Sarah Buyukan. I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I love to share about life reality in Canada. I do family vlogs and I want to show the reality of life here in Canada. But on today's video, guys, you stay with me is because I'm going to give you some updates about the home childcare pilot program and home support pilot program, and this is under the caregiver or nanny jobs in Canada, okay? So you stay with me, it's because this is a good news to all the applicants out there. And I believe thousands and thousands of you guys outside Canada are waiting for the result of your application since 2019, because this program is very limited program, okay? They started on 2019, and according to the immigration, this program, it will end of year 2024. So guys, I'm going to share again, and I'm going to give you some updates, and I will give you at the same time what are the requirements, so for you guys to have some ideas if this is new for you, okay? Because first of all, this program have no age limit, no show money, and you can bring with you your family at the same time, with your spouse and your children with you, okay? So please stay with me, okay? When I first came to Canada, guys, I work under the live-in caregiver program and live-in nanny program, okay? So that old pathway for the caregiver, they abolish, and they have a new program, the home childcare pilot program and home support pilot program. The only thing for this new pilot program, guys, is they have a quota. They only accept 2,750 applicants per year for under the home childcare pilot program, and another 2,750 to home support pilot program, okay? So overseas people who wants to become a permanent resident here in Canada, try this opportunity. The requirements for this program, you need to have a language proficiency, you need to have the English examination, and the passing score is 5, and you need to submit your credentials here in Canada for them to assess your education level, at least 1 year post-secondary education equivalent to the Canadian education if you are graduate outside Canada. And the validity is 2 years, and also you need to have an employer here in Canada sponsor you to come and work, okay? Because you cannot just apply this job without any employer. So people inside Canada who wants to become a permanent resident, especially those international students, people who have an open work permit visa, you can apply to this pathway. This is what I love to this program, guys, is because you don't need to have a show money when you're applying for this program. And during your application, you are applying for your permanent resident in advance at the same time for your open work permit visa, okay? So you're not only applying for a work permit visa in this program, guys. When you have your employer in Canada and when you submitted all your applications, you have to make it sure you included all your family members. I mean your children, your dependent who wants to go with you here in Canada in the future, okay? Because that is very important. It doesn't matter they accompany you or not, you need to declare your family, okay? The reason why I make this update is because some of you guys are asking me, my subscribers out there asking me, Sarah, when my application is gonna be approved, okay? Let me tell you this. This type of program, you're applying for a work permit visa, and at the same time you're applying for your permanent resident. The immigration, they have to check everything. If you are eligible to come here in Canada, if you guys are no criminal backgrounds, like they will check it thoroughly. Because of this pandemic, remember guys, this program just started year of 2019, and then 2020 we have this pandemic all around the world. So you know, for me, I consider that is one of the reason why this application was been like, you know, plus the backlog, you know, immigration, okay? So anyway, the good news to every one of you guys, applicants out there, they said that some of their applicants already been like approved. They have even a visa. They're coming to Canada like anytime this month of August, and I was so happy. I don't know these people, and I'm so happy. It's because mean to say immigration is moving, okay? So if you are one of them, congratulations. It's about time. It's been like 2019, 2020, you submitted your application. When we are talking about the home childcare pilot program, you are going to take care of small children. When we are talking about home support, oh, it's so confusing. Home home child care pilot program, you're taking care of children. Home support pilot program, you are taking care of elderly people, like assisted, like elderly people who need assistance, okay? So, or people with disabilities. So anyway, this is a first come first. So every January, if the quota is full, they will announce. Okay, so you have to make it sure you have to complete all the requirements, because once you completed all the requirements, you submitted like the month of January next year. This program will end 2024, and oh my goodness sake, are you kidding me? Since this program opened, I asked some of the people who working in the immigration consultant, is there anybody from overseas already in Canada to this program? And they said no, only the people inside Canada. Yes, they were being approved. Of course, they have to priority those people inside Canada. So, okay. So I'm so thankful because finally people are coming. Oh God. So that's a good news. When I heard that news, I said, you know what? I'm just excited to make another video and make some updates to all my subscribers and my viewers out there. It's because I believe some of you guys applied to this program and waiting for many years, and finally we're just hoping for the best for you guys, okay? Because it's not easy to wait. And this program also, people who wants to hire people from overseas, they don't need LMIA, labor market impact assessment, okay? As long as this employer, they knew that their income is enough. Just to make it sure, if you are aspirant employer, you want to hire your relatives, your friends in back home to this program, you have to make it sure your income is enough, okay? There's an income bracket for that, for you to qualify to hire people from overseas. Your family don't need to have a show money, okay? And they can bring with them their children. If their children is 18 years above, the immigration will give them an open work permit visa. So they come to Canada, they can, if they are still in high school, they can go to school free. If you have children elementary, they are free, okay, until grade 12. If they are 18 years old, they can go to school to finish their high school at the same time. They can work for part-time jobs because they have the open work permit, okay, for 18 years above. But if your children is below, no permit for that, and they are all free to go to school here in Canada, okay? So yeah, I'm just, what else I can say about this program? You know, I love to share this program. You know, guys, if you see a lot of my videos about this caregiver program, I already discussed about the requirements. So if you are an applicant out there overseas, you have to make it sure you are eligible to apply to this program. So if your problem is the English examination test and the credential assessment, you know what? You can apply in Quebec. Okay, Quebec is the French province, the only French province here in Canada, and they still have the old pathway for the caregiver. But let me tell you this, do your own research, okay? Because things change, requirements change, so please do your own research, okay? But so far I know that's what in Quebec, okay, the old pathway for the caregiver. I came here in Canada as a living caregiver. I work as a nanny and I work caregiver, and then after I worked 2 years, then I applied for my permanent resident, okay? And that's how I become a Canadian citizen in this country after, you know, many years. So anyway, thank you for watching. Disclaimer, I'm not an immigration consultant, I'm not an agency, and I don't belong to any immigration here in Canada. What I share is just based on my own experience, okay? So please, if someone out there is asking you to pretend to be like Sarah Buyukan with their picture profile, with their number, WhatsApp number, Instagram number, I don't have those, okay? And I don't answer people in my comments with my contact number. I don't do that, okay? I always put heart and thank you so much. And sometimes I answer your questions. Sometimes I don't have time to answer your questions, but I read all your comments, okay? Anyway, good luck to all of you out there. overseas. Thank you for watching, and don't forget subscribe, okay? Subscribe and hit that notification bell